Hey guys, welcome back to another Plenty video. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Like, I know. It's been forever. Honestly, y'all, today is going to be like a little fun, positive video. Since it is December 1st, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite houseplants of November. These are the plants that I've just walked by and they make me super duper happy because of the way they look or just how they are performing really well. Considering it's winter, even though it's a little controversial because sometimes when they're inside, it doesn't really matter because like they don't know it's winter, especially if you have grow lights on a schedule and then inside of your home it's like room temperature. They don't really know if it's winter, so controversial, but yeah. And today I'm going to be showing you some plants that are just making me super duper happy. Some are really common, but there's a reason why they're common because it's just super duper awesome. Like they're just amazing. They're just amazing. And then there's some that are not that common, but will be down the line. And then there's some other ones that are pretty new, so for me. And a lot of these, they're not all recent purchases. I think all of them have been with me for a while. It's like months. And the newest one is, I guess I'll put it up in a bit, but got my cup of coffee. Boyfriend got me a cute little espresso machine from the store and I just got it last night. I know it was I said birthday present, Christmas present, and I was like, I cannot wait. So I ended up getting it, and it's fun, girl. Like I was a little bit scared how to use an espresso machine because I've never used one, especially like the milk thing is so confusing. But I got it. We were messing with it last night and I'm in love with it. Ew, I was hearing footsteps. And let me open this door. Because sometimes Valentino, which is my cat, he likes to chill on the bottom of the bed. I don't know why. And I left the door closed because I'm making beans. And beans can sometimes, it's a pretty strong odor in the home. So yeah, this is already rambling too much, but it's pretty good, y'all. I didn't put no sugar, it's just a creamer, which I frothed it with the thing, and it's 2 shots of espresso. I think it's 4, but because I did it again by accident because I just didn't know what I was doing. I'm still learning. Like my eyes are like this. Okay, let's start. Okay, so this is the one that I think, the recent one, I guess you can say, like the recent purchase that I've gotten. And I got it from H-E-B. It's a Dwarf banana tree. And I really like the foliage. It's kind of variegated. You can kind of see like the manchitas. They do fade away when it gets older, but when it puts out these new leaves. And here's Valentino. Let me show you Valentino because I know some of you guys like to see him. Come on, baby. It's okay, sugar. Look. You don't want to say hi to the camera? You want to go to the sofa, huh? There, baby. You want to go to the window or what? Yeah, I know you do, sugar. Sorry. I'm doing laundry too. If you guys cannot hear the machine, I hope it's not too loud. Yeah, I got it from H-E-B. It's from Max and Miles. It's really cool. Honestly, I was kind of killing it a little bit, but these like to stay moist. Like literally, they would hate if you dry them out. I have it by the kitchen because like it's a plant that I need to keep my eye on. It also seems like a plant that's pretty sensitive to mealybugs. It does have little babies coming in, like little pups, and when we ended up repotting it, I ended up separating a baby. It was pretty mature for my mom because she wants one as well. I think she already took it. I think she already took it, but I do like the leaves, like the little markings on the foliage. And it's pretty cool that I got a little banana tree, you know, something different and fun. I just hope I can keep it alive. Like I said, I got this plant, I think 4 months ago. I'm pretty sure it's been 4 months, but really cute. And it's in a ceramic pot. And that's a fucking snack. I do have some sticky traps I can put on my plants. That's one of the ways to control the population. There's also mosquito bits and some other stuff, but yeah. Next one is this beautiful Leopard Lily. This one has been with me for a hot minute. It is on a Max and Miles cash pot, but it's not from Max and Miles. I got this from a local nursery, and I'm sorry, y'all. It's because I don't consume creamer. I mean dairy usually because like it messes me up. But I really wanted to like add it to like the shots to like calm it down and like the acidity and the strongness, which is helping, but it's making me want to like, or like, so just excuse that. But this is a really cute Leopard Lily. I do love the foliage and it's doing it really good. So just want to like show you guys without moving it too crazy and wild. It has grown a lot. Like I said, I haven't catch pot because it's a plant that I feel like it likes to stay moist, and I'm always keeping it moist. There's always semi water in it. Right now it's a little bit bone dry, the catch pot. The soil is moist, but I like to make sure there's like a little bit of water sitting in there just in case, because sometimes I do forget, and I just want to make sure that it has water. But it's really cute, really cute. I just love the manchas. It does freak me out a little bit, but like, because it kind of looks sick, like, you know, like in those cartoons when like a character is sick, they like make it look like that. But it's normal though. Supposedly they do flower. I think when I got it, it had like a flower. I think it was yellow, I'm not that sure. But yeah. Next up is this beautiful baby bunny bellies. I always talk about this one. This is the variegated one. I got it months ago from the Costa Farm collection or pot. This is not a plant that's not like that they sell it just like that. You gotta like hunt for it, but you can kind of see the variegation. It's really pretty. I do love how it looks, and this is a really fast grower. Like it grows pretty crazy, and it's a plant that's really easy to propagate. So kind of cute. When it's nicely variegated, it shows a little bit of pink as well, but it's not really doing that right now. It looks more yellow, which is nice. And like the back is this beautiful like purple, I think it's purple. For a second I thought it was maroon, but it's purple. It's so pretty. So when you have it hanging, you can kind of see like the back of the leaves and that beautiful purple foliage. But it's a beautiful plant, and I almost killed it. But it was like, I don't know if you guys remember, it was like bone, like dead. I can kind of see why I had the coffee, because like I'm kind of falling asleep already. But I was gonna repot this plant and this beautiful massive plastic plants that I got from Amazon. I still have those questions that I asked you guys a while back in the community post, and when I do the repotting video I'm gonna answer those questions. But I got some plants I gotta go ahead and repot, and this is one of them. I feel like you'll like a new upgrade, but it's just really pretty. I really do like the foliage. And it's really soft. So you can usually find these in the big box stores, like if you go like every day. If you go to all of your, I don't know, cause like there was a while when like I was seeing them and almost, oh my god, I was seeing them in almost every single Home Depot that I went, like every other one, and now I don't really see it, but I think it just depends. It's a really pretty one. If you don't have one, I honestly highly recommend you guys to get that one because it's really pretty. Propagates really easily, so you can share it with friends or just grow a collection and do whatever you want with those cuttings or rooted cuttings. And it's a pretty easy plant to look after. It's not that finicky, which makes me even hyper because like I hate finicky plants that require a lot of attention. I know some of you guys like that, which is to each their own, but for me I like a jungle vibe, and I noticed that I cannot function when I have too many of those kind of plants because, you know, you can kind of see like it would just get way too overwhelming and then it would just go down into a pit hole. But that's a really easy plant to look after. Alrighty, next up is going to be this beautiful Domino P which has gotten pretty big. If you guys go back, honestly my first ever Plantarina unboxing, this is her, and I got her in a 4-inch pot I think 4 years ago. And look, this is a cash pot. It's not really, it has its actual own pot. I found out about this plant. I know it sounds really controversial, but some plants are okay with it, in my opinion, in my care, in my environment. Plants that are really thirsty, like a peace lily, I noticed that it's perfectly fine to have it sitting in water for a couple days. Obviously not forever because it will develop root rot, but this plant drinks up water like no one's business, basically because it wants to get repotted. But I can probably use that green planter, but no, honestly, it's in a bigger. This plant, I feel like if I upgraded something bigger, it's gonna expand even more, which is nice, but space. I can also divide it, and I have thought about that, but I just don't, like, it's the perfect size for me. Like, it's just perfect. I wish it can just stay like this, but it won't. If I keep caring for it, it's just gonna keep getting bigger, bigger, bigger. Like, it doesn't grow, it like expands. It's just so pretty. The entire plant's toxic for plants. I mean, for cats. So Valentino doesn't bite my plants. I did learn that, and I'm very lucky about my cat. He doesn't nibble my plants. And I saw the Dracaena and a spider plants, he nibbles on those like crazy, because supposedly they get a reaction out of that, like mushrooms. That's what I heard. But but he does like to rub his body on my plants, I guess, to scratch himself or whatever, but maybe rubbing his scent. And this blooms a lot. Like, I actually do have some flowers in the kitchen, because like I'm just so sad to throw them away. Sometimes they provide variegation, like on the flower. It's not the actual flower, like it's where the flower is on, something like that, and it's just so beautiful. I just can't toss it away, and it's always putting out flowers. So, but I gotta chop them up, because peace lily flowers, by a single tap, it drops pollen like crazy, and that is also really, really toxic for cats. So knowing that my cat doesn't bite the plants, but he does like to rub his body on it, I can already imagine like there's a flower in it, he rubs his body on it, and then pollen's gonna fall on his fur. He's gonna lick himself, because that's what, you know, cats are, they groom themselves, and then boom, that's like the vet. So I always try to make sure, oh my god, it's just turned on. I'm just to cut the flowers, but it's just so pretty. It's always putting out leaves. There was a time when I had my little really, really bad neglect phase on my plants. I almost lost like 1/3 of the plant. It was putting out crazy yellow leaves, and ever since then it's been fine, because I just been always making sure that it's watered. I do have it on the Celtic grill, like in the kitchen right there, that one. And it's like 9 feet, no, it's like 8 feet, 7 feet hitting it, but it's putting out lots of beautiful variegation, lots of beautiful variegated leaves, and it's just doing so good. So this is called the Domino P lily, but there's other kinds of peace lilies as well. Super beautiful. I'm honestly obsessed with this one. Next up is going to be this one. This is they call it peperonardis, but I can never pronounce it, so I just say paella, because it's also considered a paella. And it's the I guess a variegated Chinese money plant. It's also known as mojito. It's super duper cute, and I got this plant, if you guys remember, it was like an unboxing on an Etsy unboxing video, and it was like on a small little, like, I think it was like a 2-inch it was like a little 2-inch pot, and it was just one, and then I ended up upgrading it to I almost got a heart attack. I thought this was a spider for a second. And I ended up upgrading it to something bigger, as you can see, like in a 6-inch pot, and it's been putting out side shoots, which is what it does. That's why they call it the Chinese money plants, because it produces a lot of pups. And I'm madly in love with this plant. I did almost kill it. I saw it yesterday. I'm gonna be really, really honest with you. It's been beautiful since the day I got it. I've been taking really, really good care of it. But we're working a lot, and I forgot about this plant. It's like in the back, but it's in a really, really good spot with grow lights, but it was kind of in the back where I can't really see it. And I saw it yesterday, and it was very thirsty. It was basically dry to the bone, and there was like a couple leaves that were yellow, which was so bad, but I ended up giving it some water. This is a cash pot, by the way. It's from Urban Jungle. I don't think they're watching, but like, I love these kind of planters. Like, I love their cement textured planters. They're just so beautiful. It's very heavy, and I also like the other ones that have like little legs. Oh my god, that's my weakness. They just look so adorable, like sitting somewhere, and it's just so cute. Like, plants are already super adorable. Well, some plants are cute, some are just adorable, and when I see them in the little planters, like a planter with little legs, it just makes it like so cute. Anyways, it's really, really pretty. You can kind of see all the beautiful variegation. Some people call it bird poop. I don't. To each their own. But I like it. It's really, really cute. And it does really, really good as well. I also have the non-variegated one. That one's a little bit more finicky than this one, surprisingly. But that's really, really pretty. They do flower. They look like rat tails. I think all peperonias have like the same flower. It's like a long, it looks like a rat tail. And sometimes they do smell, but I'm really excited about that one because like I got it for my little baby and it has grown so much, which makes me super happy because when I got it, it was kind of expensive. I paid like $18 for that small little thing. But I knew in the back of my head that these do put out a lot of babies, and I was like, I know I'm gonna be able to get plant insurance. I'm gonna be able to make some backups just in case the mother dies. And now the mother is still thriving, like it's in the middle, and it has like 3 more, and it has like 2 more babies coming in. So I kind of like the way it looks full, but at some point I do want to divide it. And I said that about the Domino P Lily, but I just like the way it looks. So I don't know, time will tell, but I just love the way it's doing. Has the most beautiful round variegated leaves, and of course each one is different because that's how variegated plants are. But yeah, that's basically on that. They have 3 more. This is one. This is a Rasna Niia. This is a pretty common one, but it's super duper pretty. I love the back. It's also like that beautiful maroon purple look, and then there's a lot of new straws coming in, which makes me know that I'm doing a pretty good job. I do have it by the kitchen because there's plenty of calathea and I like to stay moist, and I want to make sure that I'm keeping it nice and hydrated. But yeah, it's just so pretty. How much, honestly, I know like there's not much to talk about that plant. I finished. But there's not that much to talk about it because like I don't want to annoy some of you because you can literally see it. There's nothing that special about that plant, but I like it a lot, which is why it's on my list. Also, it's really really easy to look after, and it's pretty pest resilient. It's not like other calatheas that I have, like that attract spider mites like no one's business, or like has a lot of crevices, like the Never Never plant, which I have right there still, right there. Has a lot of crevices for mealybugs, and they liked it a lot. So this one's like super duper perfect, and it does pretty good. Next up is this beautiful Justa, which the mother plant, it's in the bedroom, or in the plant room actually, and it was dying, but I ended up bringing it back to life with some grow lights and some TLC. But like half of it is Justa and the other half like reverted back. So what I ended up doing, I ended up getting the best leaves, and I chopped them up in nodes. So each leaf had a root, and then I placed those cuttings in water, and then once they sprouted those white, beautiful, fuzzy, thick white roots, it's like, that coffee's strong, y'all. Like, I'm not really that jumpy. I am talking pretty fast, but that coffee makes me like, it does something. But I'm not that jumpy like how I usually get. So I don't know. But I ended up placing them in a 6-inch pot, and then it started to branch out like this, and then we ended up repotting it to this one. It's so beautiful. Like, it looks like a reverted Marble Queen pothos, but it's not. That's how it's supposed to look. And the more light you give it, the more like it does that. Like, it looks a lot more like limey, almost like a global green, but it's not that. It's pretty fascinating how many pothos there is out there. So, or epiperiniums, I can never pronounce it correctly, but that's the actual technical term on how to pronounce these plants. But it's just really, really pretty. I love the color green, and there's I think 2 shades of green, which looks super. Is that mealybugs? It does have some mealybugs. I am dealing with the mealybug outbreak in my collection. Girl, it's been a battle, but super cute from a distance, so you guys cannot see the mealybugs, and it's pretty resilient. Like, I do have my Marble Queen pothos, which is in the plant room, which is kind of bad. I know people will be like, they're taking it out of there. It's gonna affect all the other plants, which it already kind of has, but it's okay though. I'm dealing with it. It has mealybugs badly. It's starting to like slow down because I'm being really, really on it. But it's still going strong. So pothos are just really resilient, y'all. Like golden pothos, Marble Queen pothos, Snow Queen pothos, which is basically the same thing. Justa pothos, the limelight, that's what you call it, limelight pothos, Manjula pothos, pothos Android, glacier pothos. I know there's a lot of other civic Baltic blue, right? And then Cebu blue, I'm pretty sure it's a pothos as well. I think it's a philodendron. Or epiperinium, and then the neon pothos. There's a lot of pothos. So that's on that. And last but not least is this beautiful aglaonema. So I'm doing an experiment. I left the basket in here when we ended up repotting it. It still had the baskets, which is basically like it's from the nursery, like this, so they propagate them. And people said that it's perfectly fine, like you can still leave it on forever and it will do perfectly fine, it won't stunt the growth. So I'm gonna experiment because usually I do take it out, but as of now, it's doing pretty good, honestly. I hate, like, I get so paranoid of scale, you guys, like, but it wasn't, it was just like a piece of dirt. It's really, really pretty. I like how long, and okay. It's shiny because I do spray my plants with neem oil when I water them. So you can kind of see, especially that Justa was like so glossy. I spray neem oil as a preventative. It doesn't really kill the mealybugs, but it does help a little bit with other pests as well. So that's what looks really, really shiny. But I do like how thin and narrow the leaves are. And also the stem is like nice and white, which you don't really always see in plants. Kind of makes it kind of fun. And then like the green and the white, like the contrast of it is pretty good as well. So it pops. There's more to look at, not just the foliage. And I really, really do like it a lot. It looks really, really fun. It's a pretty easy plant to look after. You can literally go to Lowe's and there's a chance you're gonna get this. They usually do sell them in self-watering pots, which is another like bonus. But aglaonemas, they are pretty hard to plant. And I love that one. I actually had my little aglaonema phase, and I think I have a good amount of aglaonemas. I still want more, but I'm first trying to take care of the plants that I have right now. Trying to get better at that because like some plants need a little bit more TLC than others. But those are basically all of my favorite plants. I just honestly, majority of them love the foliage, and then the others, I'm just so proud how much they have grown and how much they're still pushing out growth, and also how resilient they are. So these are my favorite plants. Nothing that crazy and uncommon and rare, even though those are really, really fun as well. So if you see any plants that you like, you can easily find them like on Etsy, Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, or some other plant websites as well. So yeah, let me know which are your favorite plants, and let me know why if you want to. I'm still trying to branch out. I'm trying to not go too crazy, but I do love this new plants coming out almost every day. I think so. Like it's toxic for me to go on Instagram. The second I go to my For You page, like on the discovery page, oh my god, I see so many beautiful plants. And I gotta tell myself, some of these are edited, like some of these are like saturated, or like they pop the colors more than usual, which is what usually catches my eye. But sometimes I just love the way how it grows. Kind of dangerous, but there's a lot of plants out there. So let me know which are your favorites and why. I'm usually the one that likes to get into plants that are really easy to look after. But sometimes I'm just a sucker for one of those like really finicky ones. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Something positive I to each and every single one of you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!